So share your name, class year, and what you were involved with while you were here at LaSalle.
I'm Benoit. I graduated in 2013 and I ran cross country and track. I was involved in social concerns. I was in SAD. I also took video production and I also went on Kairos.
And so when you were a student here at LaSalle, were there any teachers, programs that really left a strong impact on you?
Definitely. So Miss Saros, the video production class, it was so cool because I got to learn how to edit video and how to use a camera, which is something I do every day in my job now. So I really got to try it out. I always knew I wanted to be a reporter, but it really gave me an opportunity to kind of see if I really liked doing those things before I even left high school. So that was really fun. And then also cross country and track was an awesome experience. Running can be really tough, and I think I learned a lot of strength and mental toughness through that. So Coach Kelly Martin definitely left an impact on me as well.
That's great. And so what was your journey after graduating from LaSalle? Did you go to college? Your career, where you are now?
Sure. Yeah. So I went to Springfield College after graduation, and then right after I got my master's at Syracuse University. And then after that, I stayed in upstate New York for 2 years and worked at a station in Watertown, New York, which is about an hour north of Syracuse. And then I came back and worked in Worcester for about 1.5 years, and then got my current job now at Channel 10. It was really great to be able to come home and do what I love here.
And so what do you currently do at Channel 10?
So I'm a reporter. I cover news stories, all kinds of stories. I'm general assignment, so it can be anything from crime to government to something a little bit more fun. I've gotten to meet puppies and play with them on the job, that kind of thing. So it's really a mix. It all depends. More towards serious stories I do, but there are a few fun stories there, but very fun job. Something different every day.
That's great. And so, as we are looking at your career and stuff, and I mean, you're very successful within media, do you have a particular milestone that you attribute in part to your time here at LaSalle?
I think definitely I knew how to edit video right going into college, so I was able to join the TV club there pretty quickly. It wasn't super competitive, but I was able to get an on-air spot right away, and I think maybe that was because I kind of knew what was going on with video editing and things like that and had been involved, so that was definitely helpful. And I think that kind of just set in stone that this is something I wanted to do, so I just continued working, doing the TV club in college, and then kept building my reel, and then eventually going to grad school and getting my job. So definitely kind of, I think, learning those basic skills here, and then as I got older, being able to get better at them.
What inspires you to work in media? How were you just always interested in it?
I grew up and I really loved sports, so I started watching baseball a lot, and I saw that, especially during the extra inning shows and things like that, there were women who were broadcasters. So I thought, oh my gosh, that's such a cool job. And in elementary school, I had to write a paper about what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. So after that, it was always kind of in my head. And as I got older, I still wanted to do sports, but then I did an internship when I was in college in news at Channel 10, and that kind of changed my perspective. And I was like, this is so fun. It's something different every day. There's adrenaline, it's fast paced, you get to inform people, talk to people, you're not behind a desk. And I think from that day forward, I just knew that this is what I wanted to do.
And do you feel as though you're serving the community through your position?
Oh, absolutely. The stories we do are so important. We try to give a voice to the voiceless. We hold government leaders accountable. We also talk to people who are going through tragedies and give them a chance to maybe share something about their loved one that people at home wouldn't know. We're always focused on trying to inform our viewers, and I think the work is so important because people don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and we're able to bring that to them. We're able to go to these public meetings. We're able to ask public officials questions and let them know what's going on. For instance, the Washington Bridge, that's been a huge topic, and it's so important to so many people, and we're able to ask these questions and get answers for people.
And do you think that, service is such a big aspect and big part of LaSalle. Do you think that kind of encouraged you to want to serve others after you left here?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, going on Kairos and just doing those types of things, you kind of learn a lot from it. And I think, I've always been really involved in my faith anyway, so any opportunity I get to try to, help out, maybe go read in a classroom or something like that, I'll do. And yeah, I definitely think so. I also think to kind of like I said, coming to LaSalle and having it be, a Catholic school and faith-based, it kind of influences you and how to treat people. Especially sometimes people, when I go to a story, they're dealing with a really tough time, so it's important to be compassionate and understand what they're going through. So I think that has also been a helpful thing to have learned in high school.
And I mean, you've been in the field for a few years working in media. Do you have any advice for current students who may be interested in going down the same path as you?
Absolutely. I would say take every opportunity you can. If you start with video production, that's a great place to start. Reach out to people. Everyone in the industry is really friendly and willing to help you. When I was an intern, I asked all the reporters dozens of questions, and they were always so kind to me. So I always try to be kind to people. So I feel like if you just reach out, someone will be able to help you kind of navigate what you can do, what kind of internships. The internships don't really start till college, but I would definitely say, start with video production. And then I remember even when I was in high school, a woman was someone's daughter or something like that, worked at the Woonsocket Call. So I actually interned in high school, right after high school at the paper. So you just never know what connections there might be. So if you know someone who has a connection to media, definitely reach out to them and see if there's any internship opportunities available. And just really, really pursue it. It's a tough career, but if you love it, you'll do it. So.
And I mean, specifically thinking about women in this industry, do you have any advice specifically for women wanting to work in media?
Yeah, I think just believe in yourself and keep going. It can be a tough career path. It's not easy, and you might not get into the school you want when you're going to college. You might not get the first job you want. People are going to tell you no, but I think if you just keep pushing and believe in yourself, you got to show up for yourself every single day, and definitely, things will all work out. So you just got to believe in yourself, and any roadblocks you encounter, just, keep going, keep pushing.
And so as we're thinking about this anniversary of 40 years of Women at LaSalle, a lot of people that I've talked to, they're like, that's not that long of a time. What advice do you have for current female students here at LaSalle?
I think kind of what I mentioned, just keep going. If you have a dream, just keep working for it. Like I said, I think sometimes there's going to be roadblocks, and those can be frustrating, but if it's something you really want to go for, don't let anyone tell you no. Just keep going. People are going to say, people might, tell you you're not good at something, but just, if you believe in yourself, keep going. Also, you don't have to be good at something to enjoy doing it. I feel like there's so many things in my life, especially running. I wasn't very good at it when I started, but I got better and ended up running in college. So you don't have to be good at something. You can always get better down the road. And if you enjoy it, why not do it?